Hey ladies, happy Sunday. Someone asked or needed help with like contouring, bronzing. So I just thought I'd jump on here so everyone else can watch also. I've already done primer, liquid foundation, and concealer. So you can see, actually, I could probably use a little bit more foundation on my cheeks because they're a little red. Ooh. I exfoliated while I was in the shower, so that's probably why. Okay. Alright, so what I use to contour is the Beachfront Bronzer. There's 3 different shades. It's basically light, medium, and dark. This one is the lightest one in Sunset. Then there's also Malibu and Hermosa. So you can kind of, if you feel like you have light, medium, or dark skin, you would basically pick the shade of bronzer that would best fit your skin tone. So I'm going in just with my blush brush. And so I call this the Neapolitan effect because when you think about Neapolitan ice cream, it's chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. So that's how you kind of stagger it on your face. You do the chocolate, the strawberry, and the vanilla. So the bronzer, blush, and then highlight. And I put the bronzer a couple other places on my face, but that's just the basic, just on your cheeks layout. So again, I'm just using my blush brush, and I'm using the matte side of the bronzer. So there's matte and a shimmer side. The shimmer's a little bit lighter, but I'm going in with the matte side. And you want to find the area right under your cheekbone. So basically the point of bronzing or contouring is where you put the darker shades, that kind of is sucking in that area. So it gives you a little bit of a slimmer effect, but it's also just creating that extra definition. So just right under the cheekbone. Okay. And then I grab with my blush brush both sides for this part. So now I'm going to basically be creating shadows with the bronzer, and it's kind of a 3 effect. So I'm going in across my forehead, down my cheek where we came in with that definition, and then down my jawline. So again, it just creates that slimming effect and extra definition, but you can kind of see how it creates a 3. So by putting it on your jawline also, it's creating that shadow. And I know it looks a little crazy now, and I'm going down my neck so it slims out my neck a little bit also. It looks a little crazy now, but we're going to be blending it. And then just across my forehead. We're going to blend it, and we're going to put powder on top of it. So now I'm going back in with the matte side, and I'm squeezing my blush brush so it thins it out a little bit. And I'm going along the edge of my nose. So I'm taking the line from the end of my eyebrow down. Okay, so that's also just slimming out my nose and creating those shadows and definitions. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the blush. I finally got a Younique blush. This is in the color Sweet. And we'll actually use our Younique blush brush. So this is super pigmented. You don't need a lot of product. I basically just go in with 2 swoops. You can already see how much product is on there. And now I'm going above that line I just created. And again, don't worry, I told you it's pigmented so you can see, but we're gonna put powder on top of it. Okay. So when I first started doing makeup, or learning how to do makeup, my mom always told me, smile, and you start from the apples of your cheeks and then you go up. Again, super pigmented. We're gonna tone this down a little bit when we're done. Actually, we'll go ahead and tone it down now. So, because I like to put the highlight on top of my powder so that way you can see it better. So I go in with the pressed powder. And I'm just toning this down, but also blending so it looks more natural. Okay. Now let's blend all this out so we don't look like a crazy person. So the pressed powder I use as a setting powder because Younique didn't have a setting powder before, but I've always just used powder to set my makeup, just regular powder. There is a setting powder that just came out. It's translucent, so you don't have to worry about finding the perfect color. The Mineral Touch pressed powder does come in the same shades as the liquid foundation. I haven't tried the new translucent setting powder yet, but it's more just to keep your makeup in place. This one is going to give you a little bit extra coverage also if you need it. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the highlight, and I usually use the mineral pigment powders in Sexy. So you can kind of see it's like a champagne kind of shimmery color. So I just dump it in the lid, and then I go back in with my blush brush again. And I just grab some on the brush, and now we're going on top of our cheekbones. So the point of highlighting is to bring out. So whenever you contour, you're kind of sucking in those areas, and whenever you highlight, you're bringing out those areas. So when I go out in the sun, it's going to make my cheekbones look higher, but also slim out this area down here. So you also want to put it along the bridge of your nose, because you're basically just putting it in areas that the sun hits. Okay, above my eyebrows, down the bridge of my nose. And then I also do it right here and here. So with this lighting, you can't, let me see if I can pick up the phone. So you can see the highlight right on top of my cheekbone. So it brings it out here and then brings it in here. All right. So since I have y'all here, I'll just go in and do the rest of my makeup too. I've started getting super lazy with my eyebrows. Like I was drawing, like being really careful about drawing them on, but then I wasn't happy because neither of my eyebrows were like even close to matching. So now I'm just kind of doing small strokes and basically just filling in my already existing eyebrows. Okay, so this is with the brow liner. This is the eyebrow that would always give me trouble because I'm having to cross over my hand. But if I'm just taking the shape that I already have, it seems to be easier. Okay, and now I'm going in, the other end is a brush, so I'm just going in and kind of softening up those lines I created. Okay, there we go. And then eyebrows. Today we're just running errands, so I'm not doing eyeshadow. I'll probably just put on a bonbon, the tinted lip balm, and I'll be ready to go. And I always do that. Okay, and I'm rolling the fibers wand on my wrist. That seems to compact the fibers a little bit and helps just go straight from the wand to my eyes. And I just go from the middle to the tip of my eyelashes. Mascara always makes a huge difference. My eyelashes are basically see-through. All right, so I do gel fibers on each eye and then gel on both eyes to seal in the fibers. If y'all haven't tried this mascara yet, you need to. All right, wasn't too messy. So that is my finished look. Actually, we need to put the bonbons on. This is in raspberry cheesecake. Okay, now we're finished. All right. So that is how I have learned to contour and highlight. Makeup, I've never, like before Younique, I did not do makeup like this. It was basically foundation, concealer, powder, blush, mascara, and that's it. Don't be scared to try new techniques. Do it on like the weekends when y'all are just running out to run errands. Remember, you can always take it off if it doesn't look right to you. But it's just playing with it. I always looked at contouring like the Kardashians and I was like, that's crazy. I would see these diagrams on like Pinterest with all these lines everywhere, and I'm like, there's no way I can do that. There's no way I'm going to remember to do that. It's not going to look right on me. But you just play with it. You make it, you play with it, and you put it in. You learn from your mistakes, and it all is going to end up looking fine. Like, you just have to play with it and make it look right on you. So you can look at all these diagrams and stuff on Pinterest, but that's just the super easy technique for me. You make the 3 with the bronzer, blush, highlight on top. So it's that easy. It really is. So you just play with it. If you want to try any of these products, you have 2 weeks to return them if you do try them. I've been really happy with them myself, and other people that have tried them have also been really happy. So just let me know if y'all have any questions. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you feel beautiful. We all are already beautiful. I'm here to help you feel that way. So I know we don't always feel that way, but I love y'all, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.